So while the first step is the most important step, because it's the foundation and it's the step that most of us miss in terms of getting what our authentic desire is, as opposed to every other desire which is fear-based that masquerades as the truth, right? So the first step, yes, is really the most important, but the second step is the hardest. The second step is about moving from an intellectual to an emotional connection with your desire. And if you don't do it, the truth is you actually don't get what you want. No matter how much you want it intellectually, if you haven't made the down payment, and what I mean by that is desire is the down payment, but we don't want to desire. What if I open my heart, I really declare what I truly, truly want. I want the happy, holy relating. I want to be with my match. I want to go back to school and become a psychologist as I did. If you open your heart to that desire and it does not happen, it'll break your heart. We are that fragile. And yet that is the requirement. To desire it and to declare it, which we do in the first step, is the requirement, and then to feel it, which is this down payment, as I put it. And remember, the reason why this second step is the hardest is that it requires you to feel. It requires you to regain the ability to feel, which is one of the hardest things, because we are all numb to varying degrees. Remember, nobody survives childhood. Parts of you have to die to actually survive it, and then we have to resurrect those parts. So this step then, the bulk of the step is how to regain the ability to feel. Feelings are our access point to our inner world and our first language, our primal language. And yet, if you ask any person in a session, what are you feeling right now? The average person cannot actually access it. So this step will teach you how to regain the ability of feel, and then making that down payment that's required.